Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something a little bit different, I guess. I have recently started getting into bullet journaling again. I did try to keep it up at the start of this year, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes when you do spreads that don't work out for you, you don't really stick to it, and I think that's what happened to me. So I have decided to start it back up again because it was a really helpful way for me to keep track of everything and just stay on top of it all, because I do run a lot of little different kind of tasks, I guess. Like I've got my YouTube, my blog, Instagram, plus I'm traveling at the moment, so I really needed a place to like keep all of that together. So yeah, that's basically why I started the bullet journaling back up. So if you're new here, don't forget to click that little subscribe button and join the little fam we have here. And today's video, I'm just going to show you how I planned for November, so just keep watching. So this is the notebook I'm using. It's just from Muji. It's in the A5 size, and it's just a dotted journal. So this guy is super duper cheap. So I'll leave a link down in the description box if you're interested. It's just a good way to get started with bullet journaling if you don't want to invest in a super expensive one. So this is the little theme I decided to go with. I've just got these super like simplistic palm trees because I'm not really a great drawer, and I thought palm trees were the perfect thing for this month because I am about to go to Southeast Asia, so it's sort of like a nice tropical vibe, I guess. Now I'm so sorry my hand is covering most of this. It's kind of a struggle because I am left-handed, so I can't really like figure out how to not have my hand over the writing, if you get what I mean. I don't know. If any of you have any tips on how else I can like not have my hand covering it, let me know, because I definitely want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing properly. So just starting on the monthly layout spread, I've just got November up the top there, and then just to fill in a little gap I added those little palm trees in again because I thought they were so cute, and they're literally like the easiest thing to draw. So if you're not a good drawer, definitely try these palm trees out. And then I've just got sort of the square calendar layout, I guess that's how you would describe it. And I basically just have this sort of page so that I can track exactly where I am, because I am in the whole month of November I will be in Southeast Asia. So yeah, I just wanted this little section to sort of write like what city I'm in, and if I've got traveling days, what sort of transport I'm taking and things like that, just so I've got it all written down, because it's just nice and easy to see in that sort of like simple way. And then just below the calendar, I've also got a little section for goals and notes, just because I think that's good to have written there every month. And then also just on the other side, I have a tracker for my blog, YouTube and Instagram, because I do like to track how that's going during the month. So I just track that on the 1st, 15th and 31st. So it's a good sort of little way to track how I'm going through the month, because it sort of works out to be every 2 weeks. So it's sort of like a good amount of time to check that. And then just beside the calendar, I have my habit tracker. I did originally have this on like a whole single page to itself, but I realized it did not need that much space because I don't actually track that many different things. So I think I've got here exercise, that I've drunk 2 liters of water, I've eaten healthy, I've meditated, I have done some work, and if I feel motivated and productive. And also I think I added skincare on there just to make sure that I am taking care of my skin, you know? So next I've got this really simple, I think this is sort of like the classic bullet journal calendar layout, and this is basically just so I can track my posting schedule, because I really want to become more consistent with posting, and this is an easy way to see how much I have done throughout the month. And I think it's a really good, if I'm seeing it visually, it'll really motivate me to realize, shit, I need to get more content out there. So I thought I would add this guy in. And also, if you're wondering about my hand lettering, I actually literally only learnt how to do this like 2 weeks ago. I watched this like amazing video on a program called Skillshare. It's classed by Peggy Dean. I will leave it in the description down below, but if you're really wanting to learn how to do hand lettering, I totally recommend doing that course because it teaches you how to perfectly form the letters, and I could literally hand letter like a few times after practicing. I mean, it's not perfect or anything, but it's definitely way better than where I was. So next, moving on to the weekly spread, I did get the inspiration for this one off a image I saw on Pinterest, so I'll make sure to leave that linked below in case you want to see it, and of course everything will be linked down there. So yeah, it's basically just got the days sort of spread out into thirds down the page and take up like half the page, if that makes sense. And yeah, so that's like a perfect amount of space for me to have per day to write my little notes of things that I want to get done. And then it does leave a few little gaps just the way it's laid out. So at the bottom I just have this cute little quote that says, "Say yes to new adventures," because I will be traveling and I want to make sure that I get the absolute most out of it. So I thought that quote would just motivate me a little bit. And then also in another one of the spaces, I've just got this cute little drawing of a pineapple because pineapples are super duper easy to draw, and it also goes in with the tropical theme because I'm sure I'm going to be eating lots and lots of pineapples when I'm in Asia. And it's just on this like hand-drawn little sticky note that's taped on, which I thought looks so super duper cute. And then just on the first side of the page, I've just got a little area that has each of the days in it, and this is sort of where I write little events and things that I've got going on. So yeah, I'm not too sure what I'll fill that space in with, but I just saw that on the inspiration from the Pinterest post, and I thought that was a good idea to have there, so I left it on there. And yeah, I guess we'll see if I still need it there or not. Maybe I'll change the spread for the next week. And then there is just a little section below that for notes, just for sort of random things that just need to be done but don't really have to be done on a particular day, if you get what I mean. And now for the boring part where I have to rub out all of the grey lead from every single page because I am really new to this. I like to make sure I've planned out my page in pencil because I definitely make a lot of mistakes. And then I do like to choose just one colour for the month. I don't really like to go too crazy with the colours, so I am just using this nice little sort of lime green, I guess I would describe it. This is just one of the Crayola Super Tips, and yeah, I just like to add a few little bits of colours with that. So now for just a final flip through of the month. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I really like the little theme I went with, except I'm left with this blank page and I have no idea what to put on it. So please leave a comment down below if you can think of something to put there. So yeah, if you like these bullet journaling videos, please leave a comment down below and let me know because I would be happy to film more of them for you in the future. So that is everything for how I plan my bullet journal in the month of November. So if you've got any questions or anything, then just leave a comment down below and I will definitely reply to you. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because it really helps me out, and I will speak to you in my next video. Bye!